Hey, I'm Drew Barwick. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I was born and raised here, and I've spent all my life here except for the 7.5 years that I spent in Athens, Georgia. I was going to the University of Georgia, and there I received an undergraduate in biology and a master's in public administration. While I was also there, I started working newspaper subscription sales. I worked that job for 6.5 years and ended up as kiosk sales manager for the Athens Banner Herald. But I left that job right as I was finishing up my graduate degree, and the newspaper subscription sales were falling, so it was a good time to get out of that. But some of the things I gained while I was at UGA: I was an ambassador for the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences. I started a student organization called Katrina Assistance and Recovery Effort. We raised money for Salvation Army's Katrina Relief Funds through a benefit concert at the Melting Point. And one of the greatest things, I was on the ballroom performance group. I learned how to dance up at UGA, and that was a big passion of mine, but not the only passion of mine. I also love art. Let me introduce you to my friend, the Painted Man. He was made by my friend Jeff Lee. I met Jeff at a couple different festivals that we both presented and performed at. And here's some of my artwork. I painted glassware, I painted cabinet doors. Currently I'm working on painting some furniture. Basically, I love painting wood and staining wood and refinishing wood. In 2001, I was a senior, halfway through my senior year of high school, and I had a car accident. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, and I was in a coma for 5 days, and an ambulance shipped me from the medical center in Columbus, the Shepherd Center Catastrophic Care Hospital in Atlanta. I was inpatient there for a month, outpatient for a month. My insurance failed. I came back to Columbus, got right back in high school, and graduated on time, started college on time. And I worked really hard to regain my physical, mental, emotional, and the social abilities, and that doesn't even name them all. I've had to reinvent myself, redefine who I am as a person. I could talk to you about that for a long time, but I just want to tell you how hard of a worker I am to overcome that experience. And that's been 13 years, and 4 years after that was when I started being a counselor at a traumatic brain injury camp for young kids 18 and under. And at that time, I was 22, 23 or so I wasn't too much older than these children, and they could really form an emotional connection with me because I'd shared those experiences with them. And that relates to my passion for helping and inspiring people, motivating people, and engaging people. Okay. Alright, I'll start over here. Alright, so in 2001, I was halfway through my senior year of high school, and I had a car accident where I had a traumatic brain injury. I was in a coma for 5 days, and then an ambulance shipped me from the medical center in Columbus to the Shepherd Center Catastrophic Care Hospital in Atlanta. There I stayed for 1 month inpatient, 1 month outpatient. Then my insurance failed, and I come back to Columbus and start high school again. I graduated on time and started college on time. And I had so many emotional battles, physical battles, mental battles to go through, and that was such a fight for me to regain who I am. I had to redefine myself. I don't think I'm the same person. I know I'm not. I can't remember who I was, but what does that matter? I am who I am. But so that was 13 years ago that I had my accident.